Hi, I'm Doug Marcaida.
And I'm Billy Birdzell. We're part of Kenai Pro Gear.
Check out this video.
Doug, love what you're doing in your course, especially the mental aspects that you're talking about. That I know I come from a shooting and a military background. However, as you are well aware, and as you have mentioned many times to your students, there are universal principles of fighting, whether that's one-on-one with knives or 100,000 on 100,000 with tanks, fighter planes, artillery, napalm, machine guns, and the rest of the things that we bring in military operations. And one of the principles that jumped out at me the most, one of your teaching points, was not projecting. And so when we're shooting, I tell people all the time, largely because I have done this myself and experienced where this takes you wrong, is projecting your focus. So that when we're fighting with a gun, if you get sucked into your gun and you're just on the sights, you lose your awareness. And I was so impressed with your ability to run your knife and look around, and then, you know, most people, they get their main focus here, but your focus was awareness. While it was really just out of your peripheral vision, you were running your weapons, and I thought that was fantastic and something that I always try to do in a team military environment, because awareness is critical.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, to me, combat is combat. Good principles transcends everything that you do when it comes to weaponry. What works, works no matter what you're wearing. And that's what I'm glad you see that, because definitely that's what we're all about, is taking these core concepts, whether it's in combat, firearms, knives, apparel, or gear, they all work.
Combat is very much a way of being, and your practice is in your day-to-day life, and we've talked about that as well. You know, walking is practice. You know, in yoga, the point is not to be great on the mat. It's the point is to take what you do on the mat to your whole life. And a lot of people think that in the firearms world, aggression is key, but it's really relaxation and awareness that are key, because the tool, whether it's a blade or a gun, takes the place of physical power and aggression. And we can't spar with 9mm handguns, but you can spar with the tools that we're using today. And so in so many ways, the skills that we learn in this hand-to-hand space, in the weapon space, are probably the best way to train ourselves mentally and from an awareness perspective for firearms.
I agree, totally agree. Bang, right? It's from this entry of Panantukan, right? Boom. It's to split through, bring him an elbow, right? We're doing that with a scarf. It's to split through. I'm going to wrap this and drop that knee, and then kick out and blow out the knee. Then you're done. Split entry, wrap and hit. Knee, blow out the other knee, and get off. You should always be able to have your core concepts, whether you're in combat, transcend to your everyday life. Survival doesn't end, and vigilance and your safety doesn't end at the battlefield. You take it home with you, you go everywhere. It's a continuous thing because it's a way of life. These principles work whether it's violence, non-violence, security, safety, it all works the same. Kanai is this particular company that I was approached to try out their products. And what I love about it is there's so much thought put into it, thought that becomes action in the apparel and the gear.
Kanai's core values are intelligence, preparation, strength, and bravery, and those are critical for success on the battlefield as well as in any endeavor in life.